Hey guys, do you know that part of the problem we face when it comes to productivity, when it comes to progress, when it comes to tackling our goals, do you know that we are part of the problem? It's not all the time that it is somebody that is after you. It is not all the time that it is Nigeria that is after you. It is not all the time that it is other people that is after you. Majority of the times we are the problem, and I'm going to tell you how we are the problems of our own progress. It is called self-sabotage. Self-sabotage refers to our unconscious behaviors, our thought patterns that come together to form an obstacle towards our personal success, our goals, and our well-being. It is usually driven by fear, low self-esteem, and our desire to remain in a comfortable position, in a familiar routine, even if that comfort or that familiar routine is harmful to us and to our well-being. There are a lot of ways that we self-sabotage ourselves, but in this video, we're going to be talking about just five ways that we self-sabotage ourselves and how we can stop this cycle of self-sabotaging ourselves and our progress. One of the ways we self-sabotage ourselves is by avoidance. A lot of times we try to avoid difficult conversations, avoiding difficult situations. It's too hard, so I don't have to do it. This talk is going to put me in a difficult position, so I don't want to have it. This advice is attacking me, so I don't want to hear it. A lot of times, the reason why we self-sabotage ourselves is because we are running away or we are avoiding the things that are there to shape us, to help us, to propel us, or to move us into success. So, when you are avoiding that difficult task, you are self-sabotaging yourself. When you are avoiding that difficult conversation, probably with somebody you are in a relationship with, or someone in your workplace, just because you feel that you are going to be attacked, or you feel that you are not going to like what the person has to say, you are self-sabotaging yourself. Number two, our reluctance to ask for help. I know you know it all, like nobody can correct you, nobody can give you advice, like you are a master of yourself. But you see that master of yourself, that's the way you are self-sabotaging yourself. That is the way you have kept yourself in the position where you are since that time till now. Your inability to ask questions, to be humble enough to ask, what can I do in this situation? What do you think is the solution to this? How can you be able to help me do this and do that? That is one of the reasons that has kept a lot of people where they are today. A lot of people have an unteachable spirit. They don't even want you to talk. Some people just feel like it is a shameful thing to ask for help. It is not a shameful thing to ask for help. Anybody can teach you. Anybody can proffer a solution to what you are currently going through. Anybody can be of help to you. The fact that you ask for help from somebody, that doesn't make the person any better than you. It doesn't mean that the person is ahead of you. It doesn't mean that the person knows more than you. If you have to go to a child to learn or to get the information that you need to progress in that level, is it not better to do that as opposed to, oh, you don't want to ask questions, you are the OG, you know it all? No, I cannot be seen in a demeaning manner. I cannot be looked down on. I cannot belittle myself. I cannot succumb to this person. That's where you will be, where everybody is going. That is one way that we are self-sabotaging ourselves. Be teachable. Have a teachable spirit. I did a short some time back. You could go look at my shorts where I talk about different issues about life and progress and how to achieve our goals and how to go one step each day. If you have not seen any of my shorts, you can go check that out. It's on my channel. You can just check shorts and you'll see them. And one of those days I talked about being an empty cup. Being an empty cup means that you still have room for other people to pour into. You still have room for other people to correct you, to teach you, and to help you progress. If you are a closed cup, it means that you don't want to hear what any other person has to say. Like, every other person's advice doesn't mean anything to you, and you don't even want to ask them for help. Number 3, lack of self-responsibility. It is not everything that is government's fault. It is not everything that is your village people's fault. It is not everything that is the economy's fault. It is not everything that is poverty. It is not everything that is, oh, because I am from a poor background. It is not everything that is because of the people around you. It is not everything that is because of bad luck. Sometimes you are the problem. Sometimes it is because you have refused to take responsibility. It is because you have decided that, oh, well, I will blame everything but myself. The excuses that you give is not all the excuse that is really an excuse. The day you stop, I talked about this also in one of my shorts. I said the day you stop giving yourself excuse, the day you stop receiving your own excuses, or the day you decide that you want to tell your excuses, today it is enough. If you don't get to that point, you will keep self-sabotaging yourself. So our excuse, our inability to take responsibility for our lives is what is keeping us, most of us, the place that we are right now. A lot of people will say the government is bad. A lot of people will say the economy is bad. But there are people that are striving, even that are succeeding, even with this bad economy. There are people that are from very poor background that are now doing very well. They have refused to allow the brands or the branding or whatever situation that they came from, they have refused to allow it to stop them. They have refused to keep accepting or keep taking excuses. They have decided to take responsibility for their lives, and they are reaping the benefits. And you will come and say, oh, they are just lucky. They are not just lucky. They decided to take responsibility where you decided that you will not take responsibility. They decided to talk about it where you decided you don't want to talk about it. They decided to act where you decided that, oh, the situation is not favorable, so I can't act. That's the difference between you and them. Number 4, learning without taking actions. Let's be honest. How many courses have you gone to last year, or how many courses did you do last year that you are not doing anything with? you go and learn hairdressing, you go and learn fashion design, you go and learn this one, you are learning everything. What are you doing with what you have learned? You are the one, all the seminars you are going, everything you are going. Yes, I know that there is a place for this, because I said something in one of my shorts. I said, while you wait, be busy doing something productive. Now, I'm not telling you to do that thing. It's not for you to do all those things to be productive and then you just keep it and sit down, be waiting. You understand? No. While you are waiting, you could be doing something productive with your life. Okay, do those courses that will help you, that will increase or that will be beneficial to your resume. Do those courses that could help you in your specific area of needs. Yes, that is true. But you are not doing it to just keep it under your box or inside your box. You are doing it so that they will be useful to you in future. You are doing it because you have a plan, because you have somewhere you are going to be using this for, or something you are going to be using this for. There is no point in going for all the seminars, doing all the courses, learning everything, and then at the end of the day you just sit back. You are not doing anything about it. It will be useless. At the end of the day, everything that you have learned, you will forget about it because you are not even actively using it. So that is one way that we self-sabotage ourselves, and this thing is so common. Like, a lot of us, we are hustling to learn one thing or the other. Learn, but as you are learning, also be putting these things into practice. You are learning how to make cookies, or you are learning how to bake, or you are learning, put it into good use. Are you doing it for your family? Are you doing it to sell it? Are you doing it to gain income? What are you doing with what you have learned? What are you doing with what you want to still keep on learning? What are you doing with the ones you are planning and the ones you have done? What are you doing with them? This is one way we self-sabotage ourselves. Number 5, leaving projects unfinished. This one is, I think, a lot of us, in fact, majority of us are on this table. Even me, I'm on this table. Like, if you start a project and you leave it halfway, it will never complete itself. We are eager to start. We don't think about the end. We don't push ourselves towards the end. I keep saying that sometimes people say it is not easy to start. It is very easy to start. The problem is sustenance, and in sustaining is where the problem is. Our need to be comfortable, our need to not stress ourselves, the growth, the time it takes to progress into maturity. We avoid that. We don't want that. Like, for us, we can't deal, and not being able to deal is self-sabotaging your progress, because if you've not learned it, somebody that have learned it will come and be there using it, being useful with it. You are still where you are because you didn't finish it in the first place. So these are some of the ways. This is just 5 of the many ways that we self-sabotage ourselves. There are a lot more ways. Procrastination is one of them. Low self-esteem is one of them. Seeking validations from other people before doing anything is one of them. There are a lot of ways that we self-sabotage ourselves.